Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel where I make pictures and do stuff sometimes. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the process for my recent illustration based on Kiki's delivery service. I've already done my pencil sketch on watercolor paper, so right now I'm just going over my line work with a small brush and ink. The ink I'm using this time is actually a combination of two different inks. So I'm using Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay in blue and Liquitex ink in Naphthol crimson, just to try to make it like a deep purpley color. Kiki's delivery service has always had a very special place in my heart. I think I was probably around 4 or 5 when I went to the library with my mom and she let me pick one VHS to take out. And I just totally fell in love with this world that they had created, and I've been a huge fan of Studio Ghibli ever since. I think I want to do a couple more Studio Ghibli fan art pieces, you know, make it into a little series or something. I'm thinking of doing something with Howl's Moving Castle next. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, let me know down below in the comments. So now we're busting out the watercolors. The paints I'm using today are made by QoR, which I believe is like a little branch from Golden, who is really well known for their acrylics. And I'm just kind of blocking out some of the lighter colors first, because I'm going to be going in with a very highly pigmented background. So I want to make sure that if I were to go in with that light skin tone after I'd already put down like a super bright red next to it, it would probably end up bleeding into it. So I'm just putting my lighter tones down first, and I'll go in with the darker ones after I finish with the background. So just in case you're interested in the colors I am using for this super bright background, the blue is a combination of phthalo blue and ultramarine blue with just a little bit of Payne's gray mixed in at the top to make it kind of more night sky-ish. To get the purple, I'm slowly adding bits of quinacridone magenta. I never know if I'm saying that one right, so I'm sorry if I butchered that word. And I'm working very quickly to make sure that my paints don't dry, so I have all those nice blurring effects going on. Now I'm starting to add a pyrrole red light to warm up the pink tone a little bit more. And transitioning to just the red straight out of the tube before I mix in some quinacridone gold deep to get that lovely orange color at the bottom. And I know the footage kind of cuts out a little bit, it's hard to see at the very bottom, but I then added Hansa yellow light mixed with a teensy bit of yellow ochre just to warm it up a little bit. And all of the colors I'm using are from QoR's introductory 12 set. As the name implies, it is indeed a set of 12, and it has a really great range of super versatile shades that you can do pretty well anything with. I've been using them for about 1.5 years. I did my entire thesis with just this set, so it's definitely very versatile. They also have what they call their High Chroma 6 set, and it just has all these gorgeous jewel tones in it, and I have been drooling over it ever since I first saw these in the store. They are a little on the pricey side though, so I haven't been able to justify it to myself, but you know what, I'm starting a new job in February. It's going to pay way better than my last one, so maybe I'll treat myself a bit with my first paycheck. They have a couple other sets as well. I think there's an introductory 6 and one that's like earth tones, so they do have like quite a few varieties, as well as all of their like open stock set, or open stock pieces rather. For everything that I'm going to be painting black, I'm first putting down a base of like a purpley blue, and I'm going to eventually work it up into a deep indigo rather than like actually black. I just want the hair and dress especially to have a really nice range of tone and hue by the time I'm done with them. And for the clouds in the background, I'm taking Windsor & Newton Designor Gouache in Permanent White, and I'm just kind of feathering it towards the inside with a little bit of water. I'll be honest, I probably could have thought this part out a little bit more before actually doing it, but I think it kind of looks alright by the time I'm finished with it. It's just a lot of putting down paint, feathering it out, putting down more paint, feathering that out, until you kind of build up this nice layer of opacity. I'm also just taking the gouache and adding some little stars throughout the darker parts of the sky. Now I'm building up the tone and hue a little bit more in the hair, dress, and Gigi, her little cat friend. I'm using a combination of ultramarine blue, quinacridone magenta, and Payne's gray. Now I'm taking that white gouache again and I'm using it to bring out the highlights throughout the entire piece. So here's the finished illustration. I'm really happy with this one turned out. I think I'll definitely be making prints of this one soon. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And you can also find more of my work at KTAddison.com or on my Instagram at KTAddisonDraws. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.